dope.
Good guy.
Dope.
Can I share a few stats myself? Sorry,
No, your time is done.
Are you done?
What you
Are
sharing?
you done?
What you sharing?
Cause you
What
was
you
riding
sharing?
his dick a little tough. Are you done?
What you sharing?
Are you
man?
off of his dick? What? Are you off?
Wait a minute.
Are you off of his dick?
Wait a minute.
Excuse me, folks, but I felt a little rotten there. Are we good? Okay.
No, I don't swallow.
Maybe you have.
I didn't swallow. I said,
I'm not on anything that you were saying. I don't know where you're going.
Y'all, it is Friday night.
I
I am
swallow
sorry.
water. I don't know.
I think you misunderstood me. I didn't say anything.
What did you say?
I said, are you off of his dick?
Am I off of his? Oh,
Yeah. Whoa, folks. Well, it is clear there is no swallowing here. It's a little X-rated. I swallow my water, but sorry about that. But anyway, let me.
All right. What's going on? Welcome to the FFA. It's your girl, the one and only HILTOP, with my lovely co-host, Smooth. What up, though?
what it do?
Happy Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday.
It is.
Cold.
It's a little chilly here in Denver, Colorado. How was your weekend?
It was good.
It was good?
You know I'm pulling out the bottle.
I feel you.
Because I think people want to know what we drink. You don't got a card out there because we're drinking some Tito.
We don't say their name no more. We ain't get no money for them names.
Okay.
No names.
We drinking some vodka.
We drinking a nice
hardcore
hard vodka.
You see, I have on a Tuesday. We got some martini glasses.
Red cup.
No. She gonna get her a martini glass.
Man, I'm gonna pour this into
and
my
I'm gonna pour her a shot.
We taking it
because it's going up on a Tuesday.
Now, for real, we taking the shots right now. If you're a real sports fan, the current World Series has happened, and you know I'm feeling good. I feel like Atlanta may just take it. So this shot goes out to the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. I can never say that.
Astros,
as they play. And today is, I believe, Game 5.
Okay.
Of the World Series. All I know is if Atlanta wins, they get the trophy.
Now, y'all remember the last time Atlanta was hype about something? Do you remember that? Because I remember it. Do you remember what they was hype about
They
last
always
time?
hype about
They
something.
was hype when they thought they was going to beat New England Patriots. Do you remember that Super Bowl? And what happened was the GOAT came back.
Get off his jock. Anywho, guys, happy
Tuesday. But listen, no. You want to talk about some jock? No, I get off of it because it didn't help him against his game against New Orleans.
It did not.
It did not.
It did not. However, again, I feel like that the Braves are going to pull this out because I do think Atlanta needs a victory soon. I think they've had
somewhere down the line.
Football's been a little so
shaky.
It's been a little shaky.
Falcons ain't shit. Is that what you say?
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
They got a basketball team. What's the basketball team?
The Hawks is balling though. Let me be clear. You know, the Hawks got a nice little squad. They came on up since they got the young man Trey over there. But shout out to the Braves. Did you take your shot? You know it's bad luck, folks. When you take a shot, you gotta bing. Look her in the eye. Cheers. Hair on your chest. All right. Well, what up, everybody? It is the F Effect where we talk all things football, a little foolery, and I always gotta throw some little fashion tidbits in there for sure. Yeah. Let's get right to it.
I think we've always started with Marco to get right to it. But I think today, no. Let me interview you. Let's do something different here. Let me interview you about these 4-4 Chiefs out here. The Chiefs that were going to go 20-0.
That's not
out
what
here.
Nobody said.
You guys were optimistic.
Dang, can we have hope?
But I just want to. So this is how it's going to go. I'm going to say something, then you're going to respond. Okay? I'm going to say what the commentator said, and you respond.
Okay. What the commentator said. Okay.
Commentator said last night, horrible football played by the Chiefs, and if you were happy by the win, then something is wrong.
Pissed off.
Response.
Pissed off.
Response now. You're going.
I was not happy by the win at all. Y'all was pissed off. We got the dub, but I was deflated. It didn't feel good, and I don't feel good.
Why?
Next. Why? You said I'm answering questions. Next.
Okay. The commentator said, well, you guys are leading the lead, coming in here with interceptions. You go.
Hold on to the motherfucking ball. We can't do it. My man comes out. First possession, you just gonna throw a pick. I don't have any words but to say,
Commentator says, well, I think you're something is just wrong there. It doesn't seem like you guys are playing this old school football that we know where you manhandle defenses. What do you say to that? What's going on?
I feel like we've lost our swagger, folks. Here's the thing. We got to get back to the basics. Something ain't right.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I told y'all a while ago, my man just had a baby. I don't know if he's not getting sleep. I don't want to put it out there, but it's just looking like somebody owes somebody some money. They're not even playing like, this is just stuff that's not even in our character. I mean, Butterfinger, Kelsey dropping stuff, balls that are dropping at the wrong time. We're getting in the red zone. We're at the red zone and we lose the ball. It's been happening consistently. I don't know. Something is off. I will say, Monday, our defense, as shitty as we are, we stepped up. We had some big stops. That's the only reason they kept us in the game. We had some stops on those thirds, which we had not been doing. Patty's off. We off. And I know it's the third year, quarterback blues. But I also want to say this. I ain't new to this, y'all.
You've been through it with Alex.
You feel me? From Alex, we've had Trent Greens, we've had times. Chiefs have this curse of always dropping balls and past teams. Listen, if tomorrow we don't win another game for this season, will I be upset? Yes.
Hell yeah.
But will I still not consider that we've been to 2 consecutive Super Bowls? Would have been 3 had D Force not got the offlines. Let's be clear here. But then it's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. We got a ring. So listen, it's not like we're just this team that is just over for us. Like it happens, right?
No,
it happens.
no,
you have a year. This may be our regroup year. Maybe the fire is not.
You
burning.
let her say that.
Maybe the fire is not.
I'm gonna ask this question again, and I'm gonna leave it here. And I'm gonna leave it here. Who's the biggest bust? You or us?
The Broncos.
How so, Sway? No, but no, let me come back here.
Y'all just got in the
We didn't know. Let me tell you why we ain't the biggest bust. Let me tell you why we ain't the biggest bust. Because we didn't go to the Super Bowl back to back just recently. Hold up. Recently, but we did go back in the day back to back and we won them both. But you guys, on the other hand, have gone back to back, have been so aspirational, have just have manhandled defenses.
It ain't over.
Have changed the game of football because dancing Mahomes. And then all of a sudden this year,
too legit, too quick. And
it ain't working. And it ain't working.
It ain't working right now. And sometimes all of the parts and the pieces don't work together.
They the bus, y'all.
Like I told you last week, ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. We got to do some things different. We got to figure some stuff out. We got to move some people some places. Bottom line is we need a wide receiver. Period. Point blank.
I'm holding this over your head.
Wide receiver because they keep doubling up my man Tyreek. And we need to switch some plays up. There's some things that have to be adjusted. And it doesn't mean that it's going to, I hope it happens this season. But if it doesn't, there's still time for us to be great and come back to a Super Bowl. It's happened. This is our third year blues. It's the third year curse is what they call it.
You started this season.
3-year quarterback blues.
Y'all remember how she started this season?
What did I start with? I was quiet.
I said let me tell you. There it is. We've been in the kitchen.
We've been in the kitchen.
We've been in the kitchen.
We need to add some more seasoning.
They done burnt the fucking beans, y'all.
We ain't burnt shit.
They done burnt the beans. They been in the kitchen cooking.
Y'all.
Done turned their eyes off of the bean. Then turn them down low enough. And they done burnt the damn beans.
We got 9 more games.
Y'all got,
tell you,
the next 3 games y'all got is intense.
Very.
The next 3.
I think we have the hardest schedule. You're right.
Y'all might not win the next 3.
And we might win them. All we need to do is win the rest of our division games. We need to take care of y'all 2 times. We need to take care of
that. Ain't happening.
We need to take care of the
That ain't happening.
We take care of that. We still got to.
That ain't happening.
Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. And we're going to get it straightened out. And again, if we don't, see us next season. Shit. With our rings on. And yes, I said rings. Because we do have 2.
She got one before she was born, before it was in the NFL, but okay. I'll let y'all have that. I'll let y'all have that. I'll let y'all have. The first NFL wasn't even really. It wasn't even.
With all
the
this
NFL
said, folks.
Was the NFL? Wasn't the NFL back then?
I'm not going to let
was
you
it the
take
NFL?
That away from us.
Y'all had the first
one. That. You don't get to Yeah, that's called history. Anywho, with all that said, folks, we still got the dub. We did still get the dub. It was nasty. I did not like it, but we still got the dub. And we shall see Green Bay next week.
Yeah, I got it. Well, Broncos did what we needed to do, and we took care of Washington. But horrible fucking play calling, y'all. Horrible.
Well, let's start.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. Because before the game even happened, I said, what needs to happen with the Broncos? Our fucking coach needs to get up out of there. It's horrible. We talked about it. Bad play calling. For you to be previously a defensive coordinator and you call in the plays on defense, we look crazy. And we can even talk about it on the last 33 seconds of the game. I wish we had the clip. What happened was bad play calling. There is no reason we have the ball with 33 seconds to go. We hand the ball off. We fumble it not once but twice with 33 seconds to go. Kneel that shit and make Washington use their timeouts.
It seemed a little peculiar.
What is going, friend? I was like, why are we not taking?
I didn't know what was happening.
Kneel it. You kneel it until they run it to where it comes down to the point of like, why am I stressing out if we gonna win or lose this game? I'm stressing.
I didn't understand.
At 33 seconds
I thought
to
maybe
go.
microphones was not working or there was some kind of communication. It didn't make sense. It did make sense. It wasn't a smart thing, but But before you get there, I think we need a moment of silence. You had a major loss.
I know.
You had a major loss. You don't want to acknowledge that?
Yeah, I was going to get to
fresh.
it. I was going to get to it, but we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Breaking news, y'all. If you haven't heard about it, Vaughn is leaving the Broncos. He is headed to the LA Rams for a 2nd and 3rd round draft pick. We seen this coming, though. When he got hurt, when he got injured.
The Rams are not playing fair. They are stacking the shit up on defense. Him with Aaron? What?
Do it. Okay, so what happened? When the Broncos won the Super Bowl, and then D-Wade had to go over there to the Rams, and what did he do for the Rams?
Who was D-Wade?
Their defensive coordinator at that time, back then.
Okay.
Back then, he was our defensive coordinator that took us to the Super Bowl. Wade then transitions, because we don't keep him, to the Rams.
Gotcha.
Rams then has what?
Now
the next season,
y'all.
next couple seasons, the #1 defense. Then and now look.
Ballin'.
And now look.
Now they just added to it.
He's there. But it's okay. It's okay.
We knew it was happening.
Stay healthy.
Would you have rather it been Chubbs? Are you okay with it being him, or would you have rather it be like Chubbs?
I'd rather have been Chubbs.
Really?
I'd rather us
I thought Mom made a comment he was going to be a Bronco forever.
Forever. He got teary-eyed. He thought so too, y'all. He really got teary-eyed though as he left. He did. He really did. It was very emotional for him to part ways being a Bronco. Like just last season he said that he wanted to be a Bronco for life. And so now you gotta go,
what
bro.
Changed the tempo of his beat?
You know what changed?
For the
injuries.
I thought you were about to say something.
You only got like 4 sacks on the year. I think there's a lot of things that have changed. It's getting a little older, and Broncos need something now. We can't wait for you to get healthy, so we need it now. But if you're gonna get rid of Von, get rid of the coach, and that's all I gotta say. If you're gonna get rid of Vonnie, get rid of the coach. That's it. Let him go. But we took the win.
Y'all did take the win. At the end of the day,
17-10.
You walk away with
took the win.
Ain't always pretty, folks.
Then we're gonna beat y'all one time at least. One time at least.
High hopes. What other games did you check into?
Are we not going to talk about the Green Bay Packers?
Gotta talk about Thursday night. They kicked off
and the Cardinals game. Did you go into that game thinking that Arizona was going to come out undefeated?
I know the capability of Aaron Rodgers. He's been playing crazy great. The team has been decent. I didn't know. I thought it was going to be a bang banger, and I feel like it lived up to being a bang banger. Unfortunately, Kyle Murray did get hurt in that game, but that was a hellified kickoff to Thursday night in Week 7 of NFL football. Green Bay walked away 24-21 against Arizona, giving the Arizona Cardinals their first official loss of the season. They were the only undefeated team left. It was just crazy though how it went down. Green Bay being stopped on a 4th and goal. They had 4 minutes left. That was remaining on the clock at that time. Kyle Murray and them get the ball down the field, throw it to AJ Green, who I guess the nigga just didn't want to turn around. He didn't look at the ball at all. He didn't, and they missed it. It was actually intercepted, right?
Yeah, who was big that we got to talk about who got hurt was DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
In that game, one of the best receivers to me in the league, and gone
for the whole season.
Injured. Well, we don't know.
Oh, I was about to say, don't say it like that because
he's hurt.
He is hurt.
But I just want to say, both teams played a steady game, and the only differential to me was the turnovers. As you said, Kyler Murray did not have his best game. He had 2 turnovers, but then Green Bay had 2 fumbles.
Yep, they did. Yep.
So I think that is what came down to it in that last minute. It was a pick.
Yeah, it was
the last minute in the end zone.
Yeah,
picked, and that was just a misread play because honestly, Arizona was marching that damn ball into the end zone into who was the receiver who was supposed to catch it, who stopped. Yeah, and the ball just went into the end zone.
He just didn't look. He just kept running. It was miscommunication. And it's crazy because with the 15 seconds they ain't running the ball, so he's throwing somewhere. He never looked. And I think the guy that did the interception was like some dude that they picked up off the street. I think Aaron Rodgers said he was just a
walk-on.
Yeah, walk-on individual, and he made a heck of a play. It's gonna go down in history. But Green Bay's running game was definitely on point. I feel like both defenses were stepping up. Even with stopping them, they were right there on the line, and they were coming up with those big stops. So it was a heck of a game. I hate to see the injuries. Yeah, I hate to see the injuries. But I don't think. Hopefully, they haven't reported either one of them as being out for the season, or season-ending injury. So, shout out to Aaron Rodgers, balling. He balling. I think some people, not some people, maybe just all.
He's gonna be traded next year, though.
Yeah, but all the
coming to the Broncos next year, though. He's
gonna come and give his all, and then it's he got to.
He is.
He's looking for somebody to take him, he's Aaron Rodgers.
But did that first game though? Did you feel like maybe he was I'm gonna let y'all just sweat a little bit to see how I'm gonna show up, or if I'm not, to really make y'all trade me? But here's the thing: if you have a killer season, if he goes through the season, a killer season, are they gonna trade him next year? Or do they try to re-sign him?
Go.
Come to the Broncos.
here y'all go. Why don't y'all build a future with somebody? Why don't y'all get somebody who's going to be
Well, we
around?
need
Why don't you
somebody who
start
needs to
with
be
someone
consistent.
that's going to take you far?
We need a young quarterback.
Yeah.
We need someone who's not
Where's he
washed
at?
up or
Where's he
not
at?
like a Mac Jones. Somebody.
Y'all
Somebody
and I had
young.
high hopes for you. Quit trying to jump
Somebody
in the air
young.
knowing you
Kyler
only got 2 more years for
Murray.
you, but that's what y'all do. That's what y'all did with Peyton.
And guess what?
Brought
We
him
win
in.
motherfucking y'all lucky we didn't win 3 Super Bowls with Peyton. Cause y'all forget. No, y'all you did. You lucky. Cause the way we balled straight for 4 years, y'all. We balled straight for 4 years. 4 Broncos. So you lucky. And we coming back though. We coming back.
Shit,
we
okay.
coming.
No,
Give us about 2-3 years.
Y'all can come back. Y'all can take
Give us about 2. Give us about 2,
5 to 8 to get right. But my team have one little off season. We ready to just.
It ain't gonna be no 5 to 8.
Well, it's been about 5
y'all better fix y'all shit quickly because the minute that
8
y'all fall off, it's hard to come back and get to the top. Once you fall off, it's hard. We've all seen that climb.
We're giving this man a half $1 billion.
We've all seen the climb.
He gonna step it up.
We've all seen the climb.
We're gonna step it up, and if he don't, we gonna move and position some things around him. He's our guy. We sticking with him, y'all. He's our guy. This is
That's
my team.
guy.
It's my team.
We should have did a whole little segment of like, is that your guy? Yeah, dancing Mahomes. Yes. Throwing those interceptions. Yes. Moving around the field, just crazy. Yep. That's your guy.
Looking crazy. Yep.
That's your baby daddy.
That's mine.
Him right there on the screen. Right that's yours. Ma'am. You sticking by him?
I am sticking with him. He's my man. He's my guy, and I'm sticking with him.
That's all I need to know.
Done and done. And don't ask again.
I ain't.
We ain't going nowhere.
Where I'm going is how you feel about these 0-8 Lions.
Oh, man.
0-8.
I feel like someone's got to have mercy and allow them to get one dub. Because I don't know. Is this going to be, has a team win the whole year and not won a game? I think that has happened. The Browns did that, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when you get to the bottom, the only thing is up.
But you got to win one. You got to want to win one.
They will.
We got to try. But we've talked about this previously, but at what extent do you not? Because here goes the thing. If we suck, we suck. I'm not about to go and injure my body. I don't want a concussion. I'm going to be out there playing light football.
That might be the problem.
I'm going to be playing some light football. Almost like flag. But it's just going to be light touch and go.
Ain't no light. You don't light get no light paycheck. You better show up every time you get on the field.
Well, friend, when you got to score to 44, Eagles won 44-6. They playing some light football. Mm-hmm. I don't know what other way.
The score was 44-6.
44-6. Yeah. What you call it?
They just not playing. I don't know if it's light. I just think they not doing.
You playing light football.
Yeah. See, when
you playing college football, I don't know.
Because again, my team is some stuff missing, but it seems like that a lot of these teams are like, yeah, something's different. You think it was COVID? You think COVID kind of just put a little took some air out of some people, made things a little different? I don't know. But I mean, the Lions have never just been great. But I didn't think that they would be 0-8 at this point in the season.
Me either.
Not at all. I think my biggest this week heartbreaker was Derrick Henry going out, gone for the season.
We've been talking about him in the run game. Yeah, that's been a big talk of like, what do they do now in the season? And somebody's like, you keep running it.
You keep running it, and
you keep running. You don't change.
Running, it's like, can we expect it? Not the boy. I mean, he keeps sounding feet, right? And he is out. Let's see, what is it with the foot surgery? Indefinitely, but now it's been declared that he will miss the entire season. So shout out to you, Derrick Henry. You know, that's a big blow for the Titans. You know, that's their guy.
And how many games? I know. Do they do a stat on him of like he's played 200 and some odd games? He hasn't been injured. He is very rare that.
Well, he had a little bit of injury last season, but it was lightweight. Or in one of those seasons, it did take him out. Like, really? See, I thought he was like this guy gets hurt typically towards the end. But again, you know, it just calls for other players to step up. Another big injury this week was Jameis Winston. Now gone. You know, New Orleans have been balling. He's out, torn ACL, out for the season. And that's their head QB, you know, starting quarterback.
But this quarterback who stepped up and beat Tampa Bay, beat the GOAT. beat the GOAT?
Didn't I tell you that we're not gonna just be saying the GOAT? Just
No, we're gonna
randomly
say it.
using that
We're gonna
word?
say it, friend. You gotta give respect when respect is due.
Goats don't cheat. I'm not gonna keep having the same conversation with you. I done told y'all where I stand with it.
It was him. It was him. Or was it Belichick?
It was him. He was. Wasn't he saying
It was
I need
him
my
or
ball
Belichick.
soft? Deflate this thing. What are you talking about?
Deflate
The ball? Like we talking
Deflate
about
gate. It wasn't him.
See how many cheating
It
episodes?
wasn't.
I
No.
wouldn't even just talk about
He
watching
don't
the views.
need to cheat
You
with
was
no
talking about watching
deflate
the play.
gate ball.
I'm talking about
He
the
don't
ball.
need. Why he gotta deflate the ball?
Because
he one of the best to throw the ball. He's one of the best to throw the ball.
It's a light. Well, hell,
look how he threw the ball your ass last year. There was no deflate gate then.
We don't know.
There was no deflate gate then.
That's the problem with cheaters. You don't know how long he been cheating. He could have been had them balls. That could have been a thing.
I'm gonna call it.
I'm not here to discuss that. I'm just saying, ain't no goats cheating. Mike didn't cheat. Did Michael Jordan cheat? Did Kobe cheat? Okay, let's go.
You sure?
Oh no, he might cheat on his wife, but
because he did cheat on his wife. He did. Did Michael cheat? He did cheat on his wife.
He cheated.
He did.
He cheated the game that he loved.
Well, you loved her.
You taking it
personal. Is the game
now.
her?
We talking personal.
You loved her, but you cheated on the game that you loved, which was her.
That's not my business.
For
folks. All I'm saying is goats don't cheat. Carry on. So you were saying that somebody beat Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Is that what you were saying? That's what
I did.
Okay.
I did. New Orleans went over there and took that win
yep.
Against Tampa Bay. Shocking. And the game ended with a pick six.
Yeah, it's not really shocking.
Against Brady. So he took it all the way to the house and said dundada. But for a minute there, I almost thought like Brady was going to come back and win because he's a fourth quarterback comeback king. The ball was in his possession.
It was.
You got a minute plus to go.
It was.
That's too much time for Brady. I've seen him do it in 28 seconds. I've seen him do it in 19 seconds. Yeah. But a minute, I'm like, oh, New Orleans is out of here. But that pick six ended the game.
Guy ain't got it like he used to. Nah. It just happened. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, it's over. You can't leave that much time for Tom Brady. You know he's about to finish this out. And he didn't. So, it was a good win for him. Because I don't know how long Kyler will be out. So, I think it's good that they got that against Tampa Bay and Tom Brady.
How are you feeling about another game that I took a peek at was the Patriots and Chargers game. And just because I'm curious to know, who is this Mac Jones? Mac Jones seems like since Cam Newton, like that's all I keep thinking, like who is this boy he's setting a precedence for who New England Patriots are, and I think like Belichick is about to mold him in his accuracy.
He is.
Of how he shows up, his poise in the pocket. Like, who is Mac Jones, y'all?
He's good. Good enough that they knew. We'll see you later, Cam. They knew this is their guy, and they stick it with him. He is balling out. He's looking real good, and I love the Panthers. The Panthers are a good team, but it was good to see them go up against the Patriots, and it's always that part that it's like I don't hate Tommy, right? But I did feel some type of way that I felt like when he left, a lot of people were saying it was the coach, right? It's the coach. So it's something about when he's able to find a new person and groom him and really make this team and show, it wasn't me. You feel me? Like, was it really the coach? Or was it just, it was time for Tommy to go someplace else and time for a new young man like this guy to come up and really now become the team's main event. Like I was telling you about
Where's the loyalty with the teams, man? Where's the loyalty? Because if I got a person like Aaron Rodgers, I got a person like Peyton Manning. Remember the Colts let him go because of the neck injury. Well, he came over here and paid his best 4 seasons ever. His best 4 with the Broncos. Season. With the Broncos. His last 4 seasons. But the best organization to surround him with weapons to make him who he is. Yes, he was great before he came.
But who was been the Broncos? It was young individuals.
Was the Broncos? Was the Broncos?
Like, is there a time when a player has run his toe with a team and it's time?
But why does it have to be like that? Where is the? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But when you got people who are great, let them be great until
But
they
at
retire.
some point, that great is going to retire.
Let them
but
be
you
great.
can't-
Don't retire them
but you
early.
can't wait and go
Don't
get a
retire.
person after they retire. You need somebody that's grooming, that's ready.
I get you. I get you.
The thing about being older is you a second away from an injury. You a second away from something,
These young ones is a second away from an injury too. Osteoporosis.
But I do think at some point it has to, just like it was the Broncos was Elway's team. Y'all still can't get over Elway's team because y'all never brought in another to really run this.
Oh, we've got over Elway. We got over Elway, and we shown that shit when we went to Super Bowls
with Peyton Manning.
Back, we won one. Y'all been trying to say the nigga washed up? What the hell?
I think you're
no. We won one, went to the Super Bowl, and then lost the AFC West Championship.
Right.
So that means I'm holding up three fingers here. Is that there are 3 times that we could have just said with Peyton that we won 3 Super Bowls.
But you luckily that you invest in that young quarterback that's going to be your Peyton Manning for the next 15 years. When does that come? When do you stop just playing a gamble? I'll take him for 3. We'll grab him for 4. When do you say we're going to build?
You always invest.
We're going to build over this person. That's what I haven't seen with the Broncos, and that's what I'm saying.
Well,
when we look at New England, that's what they're doing. I think that they're taking this young man and they are really developing him to be their legacy and their quarterback for the next.
But you do that after your GOAT retires.
This GOAT didn't retire.
You do, but they should. I know. But y'all keep that. But you keep Brady. And you help groom this guy until it's time. Until Brady says I'm done. You take him until the wheels fall off.
We should ride out until the Patrick Mahomes, like even when we see that he's coming to his end. And I'm not saying, listen, we got years with this man. But there's gonna be a point where we're gonna have to transition someone else in to start learning. I mean, Patrick was the same. 100%. He'll tell you he set up under Alex Smith.
He did.
Right.
He did, but you don't trade the GOAT for Mark Jones. You don't do it. Well, you let
maybe because you're thinking about today. Sorry.
You let Mac Jones.
Tomorrow. They're looking to the future. You're looking for now.
I'm with getting him. I'm with drafting him and letting him ride that bench until I say I'm done and allow you to come up, young man. That's it. That's all I'm saying. You just don't trade him to Tampa Bay. You just don't, because the reality is KC ain't gonna be in there.
Let's be clear, he wanted them too.
KC ain't going to the Super Bowl. But Tampa Bay might be back in the Super Bowl. KC ain't going to the Super Bowl. But Tampa might. Tampa might.
I'm gonna take it.
Tampa might. That's all I'm saying. You let the niggas take you to the Super Bowl.
We won't be there. Y'all won't either. We might be all sitting at home eating snickerdoodles and chips and stuff, watching the Super Bowl.
I'm sitting there watching the Super Bowl, and I'm okay with that.
You've been watching it for years.
I have.
Okay.
Because Super Bowl 50 is what niggas remember. They might remember the first one. Yours, maybe. You gonna remember Super Bowl.
You remember it.
25, 50, 70. You gonna remember those milestones. You gonna remember those. Black and gold, baby. Black and gold. That's all I gotta say.
Are you done? Are you done?
We can move on.
All right. Mm-hmm. Well, shout out to New England. Hella fun game with the Panthers.
Patriots. Well, no, they played Chargers.
Oh, it was the Chargers.
Yeah.
I thought we was talking about the Panthers the whole time. I honestly
Patriots
beat. Sorry, y'all.
Crazy, and they beat the Chargers. I had the Chargers beating New England.
Really?
I did, because Chargers have been balling.
They have been
solid. They've died down the last couple games. They're a good team to beat. So.
We cannot not talk about the Cowboys. They taking care of business. They are on fire. They've been...
I don't like the Cowboys. I don't like the American team. I never liked the Cowboys. I don't care. We talked about the combo of Dak and Ezekiel. I really don't care. Ezekiel,
he's changed. You're not with
him.
He
has. I feel like he's lost. He needs to humble himself. He needs to come back and remember where he came from.
Remember where he came from.
Remember your roots, child.
Listen, I feel you, but shout out to the Cowboys. You know, again, somebody has to tell me, where I'm at right now with the Chiefs is I think a large reason is because in these past couple of years, we're not used to losing like this. We're not used to this nail-biting football, right? No, it's real. When you really think about it, we've been blowing out. We get to third quarters, we got 40, 30 points. So It's really coming back to real football. We are being exposed, but I say that to say
Telling
the
me that you
Cowboys
guys
have
got
had
by on
the
luck.
Cowboys have had some rough years, and so I'm glad to see Dak and them are really doing it. Dak is still out on injury, but he's not going to be out the whole year, so he will be back. He will be returning to his team. So shout out to the Cowboys for riding it out and making it look good. A lot of people always say it's Jerry over there. It's Jerry. It's the management and what they're doing. Which I give some of that to them, but the ballers are the ballers, and those are the boys on the field doing their thing. So I'm just wanting to give the Cowboys a little bit of love too, because looks like they're having a pretty good year. Some saying they might be going to the Super Bowl.
The
Representing
Cowboys?
the NFC, yeah. They saying the Cowboys is looking like on fire, like yeah. NFC.
Let's be clear. There's a lot of teams out here.
There are.
That is a game any given Sunday.
Or Thursday, but there's some top ones right
Monday.
now. I'm feeling like Green Bay, top. Cowboys are
Arizona.
playing great. Arizona is playing great. I guess Tampa Bay. No, I don't really get to see a lot of Tampa Bay games. Are they doing? They're good?
Actually doing pretty good.
They're doing pretty good.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
I thought New Orleans and the Saints was doing pretty nice. Like
I think the Saints are holding their own.
They've been looking. Who that? Ain't that what that's like? Who that? So yeah, there's some teams that are still like blazing, keeping the momentum, and there's some that gotta step it up. We're one of them. You too. So we'll see. Looking forward to week 8. We going into week 8. Week 8, like I said, the Chiefs will be playing the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Yeah, you like it.
Yeah. Week 8
is an L. You think what Chiefs gonna lose to the Packers? No, what's your honest opinion? Do you got us winning or losing?
Y'all are losing. Where are you at?
I feel...
Be honest. No. I want you to be honest here. Be a true.
I mean, my true gut, like, yeah, we might not win that. But then there's this part that's like, well, we're in Kansas. Okay.
Weren't y'all in Kansas this last game? That struggled?
The next...
No, because
the Giants.
Y'all struggled against the... y'all, let's take a step back.
Don't kick me
here.
when I'm down.
I got
let's
to,
go
friend.
To the next. Let's
I got
this up.
to.
We
No.
off this segment.
No, against the Giants, though, y'all struggled. Like, if y'all needed to go take a nap, I woke up, like, is it a dream? Am I dreaming? Are y'all really playing like this? Like, y'all ain't never touched the football before?
That's not how we were playing.
No,
there were a lot of penalties. Let's call it what it is. And we're going to talk about it, then we're going to really talk about it. There were a lot of penalties thrown at us. There were a lot. No, there were a lot. There were some that were not even necessary. There were some that were unfair. It was a lot of penalties being thrown our way.
Now it's penalties.
There was some bad coaching calls.
Now it's penalties.
It was. I just wanted to call it what it was, but you were right. We did not look good, but we're neither.
Okay, I'm gonna let it go.
Already talked about.
I'm letting it go. Y'all 4-4. We 4-4.
Y'all 4-4. I was about to say,
we 4-4
right now.
We are. Okay? We gotta see each other. We gotta see each other
and
twice.
We play each other very soon. Very soon. Who do y'all play next? Do you know who y'all got up next?
A win. Yeah, damn it.
Shit, like that. I get it too. I want to keep it up with my weak ass team. No, it's good. I'm just playing with you. I'm going to pull it out for you. I do think that y'all have a bang banger coming up, but we'll get to that next. What else is happening in sports?
Well, we got to give the shout out. You brought it up about the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Did they win?
They just won.
Woo! Cheers! Okay, ATL. Strip club popping.
Oh.
Strip club popping. Oh. Strip club popping. Where you at?
Hey, here it is.
Hey.
I ain't
Shout
even know
out to the
Braves
Atlanta
fan.
Braves. Nah. I do got some Braves hats and gear. For sure. Yeah, she's one of those things. Shout out to Atlanta.
With the Royals?
Yeah, I still ride with the Royals. All day. Okay. All team. But I'm festive in my attire.
Shout out to Atlanta.
The Atlanta Braves. Sorry, Houston. I'm sorry I didn't get the dub, but Atlanta well deserved. I hope the town, everybody there be safe. Cheers to y'all. World Series. That means the streets are crazy right now.
Yes. Before we take our break, we do want to end you with talking about NFL Inspire Change. So I just tapped back into that whole initiative and just wanted to remind you guys of what the NFL Inspire Change is and what their commitment is. So they committed to justice, a pledge to be better, and then the responsibility for change. And so the NFL again has committed to giving $250 million over 10 years to nonprofit organizations, for-profit organizations that meet that call. And so this is all around social change, social causes, and they are trying to stop and end like bad policing in community. And so I just fell across their video again about what they're trying to do. And so if you have not had opportunity to look in or check out what it's called, NFL Inspire Change, do.
Check it out.
Pretty dope initiative.
Change is
Inspire
necessary. Change is needed.
Yes.
Shout out to Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
I'm saying it. I'm say his name. Because
Say
that's all
his
he wanted.
name.
He wanted some change.
Name.
That's it.
That's it.
He didn't come to stir up nothing. He just wanted to drop a knee to provoke change.
That's it.
So I'm glad they got it, how they got it, how long it got it, as long as you get it. So shout out to that.
Yeah. So on that note, we are going to take a quick little break, but come back. We have more juice, more football, more foolery, and some passion.
See y'all in a sec. Come on.
See you in a sec. Bye.
Definitely affected by the gun violence. Lost hella people, lost hella cousins, all that.
But I feel like if we just talk a little bit more about situations, they'll probably be dead and faster than the beef even started. You know what I'm saying? Like communication is key. Everybody just talk it out. We don't need to have no guns or nothing. It's okay. I feel like we can all come together as one, as long as we just put the faith aside.
Welcome back. Hope you were able to take a little break. We topped off our drinks. We just finished talking about some football. It's the F effect. Now let's get into a little bit of foolery. Well, not really foolery, because honestly, this is a very, serious moment. We definitely want to always pay our respect and condolences anytime someone loses their life. But I don't know if you all are aware, this morning, Las Vegas wide receiver, let me make sure I don't mess up his name. Henry Ruggs III was involved in a fatal crash and charged with DUI, resulting in the death of an individual. It was the player along with another female person in his car. When they arrived, you'll see some pictures of it. I mean, you can see both cars are mangled. Unfortunately, the person in the car that he hit did not survive the wreck. So definitely our hearts and condolences out to that person, their family, and to this young man. You know, just 2 years. He's 22. He just started. This is his first year with the Las Vegas. It's so weird saying Las Vegas Raiders, just because, you know, they've always been Oakland, but with the Las Vegas Raiders, let's see, he's really been playing super good, young guy. It says this is his second year. He's out of Alabama. He's had 20 games in his young NFL career with the Raiders. Ruggs has caught 50 passes for 921 yards and 4 touchdowns. So again, young. Had a career ahead of him. NFL has placed him on the ineligible list. Yep. And leave, and they're doing a full investigation. So again, not only do our prayers go out for the person who lost their life, but our prayers definitely go out for this young black brother, because again, this could definitely probably be a career-ending tragedy for him. And DUIs, you know, everything. You got too much money, but get a driver. Uber it, y'all. Uber it.
That I don't understand.
That I don't understand either.
That don't get in the car. Any friend that allowed him to drive off by being under the influence,
not a friend.
You are not a friend.
Yeah, because they said when they arrived, it was clear to see that he was impaired. And so, yeah, this is not something where it's like, I saw something where someone said, nah, this wasn't an accident. This was a decision. And, you know, it gets hard because we don't want to judge. We want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you know, we got to be responsible, and it's not just about you. In this situation, it was a whole bunch of other people's lives at risk while you getting on the road. So, again, to the whole organization, to this man, his family, and to the person that lost their life, our hearts and condolences. This is just one of those stories. It's like, and it happened at 3:00 in the morning. So, you know, coming back from a night out on the town, just not knowing your limits. So. Hopefully, again, I don't know. I always wonder in those situations. He'll be charged. He could probably spend some time in jail. I can imagine.
Yeah. If he's found guilty of driving under the influence that resulted in the death of somebody, that's vehicular homicide, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So, it's always that mindfulness second that you can't ever get back if you were just to think about it and do something differently. So,
smoke weed. I'm an advocate. Smoke weed.
No, I think you got a point there. I would rather a person be high as a kite than drunk as a skunk.
Smoke weed. Weed ain't really gonna get
Who
you.
Who would I want to hit me? Someone who's high hit me versus someone who's drunk as a skunk. Because that's gonna be a tap. Two totally different impairments. Totally different. I don't even think you can put them on the same scale of saying, and it shouldn't even be considered on the same like scale of like when it comes to like penalizing someone.
It shouldn't, but it is. It is a higher, you get a higher penalty. Like, alcohol's a hell of a drug. Like, that's just what it is. Like, it is the way that it takes over your mind and your control. Like, it's crazy. So, just be smarter, make better decisions for sure. Let's talk about some foolery. So, you've seen Blindside, right? Mm-hmm. And so, the old Miss coach who's on there when the little boy is negotiating. So his name is, dang, I didn't write his name down, y'all. Ha, ha, ha. But he's LSU current coach. Yes. And he was on that game. He was on the show, and he's won championships for LSU. But it's so crazy. They actually fired him because of his behavior.
What was he doing?
He loved the house. I'm sorry.
So they fired him over the house?
Well, nah. He's been having so many girls around. But here's the thing, y'all.
What? You fired him over the house?
Yeah, let me get
because he got girls around?
Well, he's taking pictures. He's on social media.
He ain't molesting anybody.
No, he's not. It seems like he's just got multiple lady friends.
Is he single? Is he married?
Yeah, but it's just been so many off the field shenanigans that they had to let
y'all
go.
We can't be penalizing this guy because he love the house. No. Because how many other men love the house?
Y'all it's not even a host. He just has a lot of lady friends. He's a ladies' man, and it shows him. He's not. So his name is actually Ed or Jaron. Maybe we can get a picture up. You've seen him. He played on the show. Yeah, you know that guy. Yeah. And so they just said they're tired of covering up for him. They're tired of, covering his behavior. From it's just been a lot of things on social media. It's been a constant. It's always something with him when it comes to ladies. I think one of his ladies' friends, she pulled up to the practice and brought her kids and wanted them to, the kids
Drama.
wanted to throw some reps with the with the team. Just really taking advantage of his position and who he is. And yeah, they said no more. So I just, that was a good little foolery to show. Like, cause usually when stuff like this, it's our brothers. Nah, this white man got a love for the ladies too, and he likes to show it. So I guess his social media page is very active and very full of all kind of different episodes, specifically when it comes to women, from grabbing booties and just kissing and tonguing them down. So yeah, they let him go. And again, he did bring LSU. Then he won a championship with them. Yeah.
So
he used
winning
to be at Ole Miss.
championships are no longer getting you off the hook anymore.
Nah.
Obviously.
Nah.
I think it's that cancel culture, y'all.
Yeah.
People don't care no more.
But it sounds like from this end, like this man been doing some stuff for a long time. So they just like, enough is enough. When it comes out, usually it's built up. So I just thought that was a cool little story. Just because I remember him from Blindside. And I'm like, this coach, this old man.
He nasty. Everybody got something.
Everybody
got something. It's just, what is it?
Everybody got something.
I think, it's worthwhile to talk about this story because it's completely foolery. They are calling this the Houston House of Horror. We don't really hear too much of like crazy ass child abuse that happens in the media, but in this situation, it did. A interracial couple, black and white, black woman, white man. This black woman allowed this white man to beat her 11-year-old son dead. Right? It gets worse, y'all. This is Houston. They make the other 4 kids have to be in the same room with a dead body. Not for weeks, but for months. Months on months on months of a decaying body. And these kids, this mother made it seem like you have to be there. She left her kids, gets worse, in a house for like 3 weeks by themselves with this dead body because she was out with this other guy just living her life. To where the 15-year-old called the cops because he had had enough. And he could no longer bear the living conditions. And when the cops got there, they said the living conditions were inhumane. Feces everywhere, kids malnourished, they hadn't been eaten. And so I just had to bring that up as like
awful. The House of Horror.
They call it the House of Horror. Black woman, white man, young couple in their 30s.
They've been arrested, I'm sure.
Yeah, 100%. They're gone. Kids are taken into custody. But I say that to say, like, anybody who could have seen anything, there they are. Anybody who's seen anything or heard anything, like, when kids are involved, speak up, y'all.
Because it does seem like nobody.
No, you know when a kid is malnourished. You know when it's something, when kids are afraid to make eye contact with you and they looking dingy or grungy. Like, speak up, y'all. Yeah. Speak up. But how the hell, as a parent, do you kill a kid and make other kids live in that situation? And so I just think about the traumatic experience that these kids will always have to live with, knowing that their parents did this. So
I mean, that's like movie shit, right? That shit that you
literally
a movie, a plot, like that's a real life story, and they just let you know it's some freaking weirdo shit going on in the world, and it's shit that could be right under your nose. Exactly what you said. Like, we have a civic duty to pay attention. It's our duty, y'all. We don't. It's not a choice. You gotta recognize some stuff. You gotta keep your eyes. Like, I hate when people say, "I just come in, I do my thing, I go." Nah, that's not why we put on this earth. We supposed to pay attention to each other. We supposed to look out for each other. If something is wrong, something is off. If your gut tell you, "Now I ain't seen them kids come out that house, or I ain't seen that one middle child come out in a couple weeks," red flag.
Red
So
flag.
I just, again, I know everybody, people can be quiet and people can be, but it's our duty to always keep our eyes open and pay attention to everything around us. Because these people are wrong, but if they were in a neighborhood or they live on a block, I'm charging it up. Where's the family? Where's the other people? Where's the school people? Where's somebody somewhere should have been able to make a call and pay attention to things like you said, malnourishment, how they look, how they're dressed. So that's just a horrible story. Horrible. I hope they going down.
Oh, they gonna go down.
Going down.
You're gonna get into prison and something else is gonna go down.
Right. And then it's the effect. Like, them kids are gonna hate them for life. When they grow up, who knows? They could be doomed. Mm-hmm. We hope they're not. Well, let me bring some sunshine.
Well, come
that
on.
was a little dark.
It was. I did go dark. Just to let you know, darkness still prevails in the world. It is here. It is here. It is moving. Be cognizant.
Yeah. So I know often when we talk about this couple, we're talking about, strippers and girls they like to entertain. T.I. and Tiny, that is. I didn't know if you were going to be like, who we talking about? But a great news is T.I. and Tiny are developing a affordable housing community in Bankhead.
So they can bring the hoes over.
Stop. Don't take away from us. See? Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that. So they're putting on for their community. Recently revealed that both Tiny and T.I. are adding developers to their resume. The married duo are reportedly building an affordable housing unit in Bankhead, which is located in Atlanta, Georgia. It will provide 143 living spaces units. And of that, I think they are saying 40% will be for low income. How you? What's the for? I think it's amazing. That they are saying, you know what, we want to do something. And I think T.I. kind of, he's so cocky. I think his call out is like, yeah, how y'all say y'all from Atlanta? What y'all doing? Because we putting our money, we about to put some people in some houses. So I think it's also like his call.
That doesn't justify what they've done in making it right.
Just hold on.
It doesn't justify that.
I didn't say it did.
T.I., don't be calling out anybody when you still got dirt. Don't be calling out anybody when you and Tiny was drugging bitches.
Wait, y'all.
Don't be calling out anybody
about
Atlanta.
I don't stand on that. I don't know. We don't know that to be true.
Don't do that.
Smooth. We don't know that to be true.
Don't do that. We don't know. We are reporting on what we know.
What
we know is that there have been allegations that y'all been drugging bitches.
I know is that they have started construction on this housing unit. And again, you are right. This does not negate any of the bad crap or whatever y'all got going on. But I do want to say shout out to y'all for doing this.
I think it's beautiful.
Damn, you just fucked up the whole little light. I'm trying to shine a light.
I'm sorry.
Now I gotta dim it because you're right.
I think their initiative is beautiful.
However, y'all still
don't be trying to cover up y'all dirt, y'all skeletons. Nah, don't be trying to use us to cover up the skeletons for y'all drugging bitches. Not for y'all drugging bitches.
That's not how I saw that go.
I'm sorry.
No.
Negative. No, friend. It sound like a cover up. It sound like a cover up.
I mean, could be, but I think it's something to talk about, giving housing to our people. 143 units, 140 individuals, and now have a place to call home. That's all I'm saying. But we'll get off of it. Again, did not think that story was going that way. But I like it. I like the spin. Turn that one around. I think the last one that I definitely want to talk about before we get into our fashion segment is you see what happened in New York City. So as of Friday, that was the deadline for city workers to be mandated and to have their shots. Mm-hmm. And I think you didn't have to have the full, but you at least have to have shot number one. Mm-hmm. And so it says they put 9,000 city workers on unpaid leave for refusing to take the mandatory vaccine.
What does that do for the city?
Yeah,
9,000 workers, not because there is already this thing called the what is it called that we are seeing in our country with people leaving the workforce? The migration. Yeah. It is called what migration? Anyway, there is a workforce migration.
Workforce migration, yeah.
That's happening, and so
yeah,
I'm like,
say it was something crazy, like 8.6% of Americans quit their jobs in the month of August.
Yeah.
And they see it continue to go up and go up. This one says, in New York City, they have reported that firefighters and police officers, in addition to other city workers, had until Friday at 5 p.m. to show proof of at least one dose of the vaccine. The 9,000, the mayor stated 92%. Although they had to put 9,000 on unpaid leave, the mayor stated that 92% of the city's employees now have at least one dose. But it was also reported that about 2,000 or a little bit more of those employees received their dose within the last 24 hours of them having to have it, which makes you think they even were hesitant. So, yeah, he also said about 12,000 other employees have applied for religious or medical exemptions and can continue to work at least until their case is decided. But, yeah, here's the big thing. 2,300 firefighters called in sick the same day the mandate went into effect, which is a little ironic because, you call in sick, and I think the mayor's like, it's okay. If you're sick, you're sick. But if you're not, I expect you to be here. So, with 2,300 firefighters that call in sick, they ain't get them shots.
It doesn't surprise me, right? Like, because those who are really into their body and their body's health and how when you know how your body operates, then you're gonna be like, why am I gonna take that shot?
Yeah, and I think people don't understand that. It's not just about like, oh, we're against it. You're telling me to do something. No, some of these people are really thinking about body. Some people have
They're saying like, let our body do what it's supposed to do. If it is not this, as severe for some, let your body do what it's supposed to do. And we're seeing that. Yeah. We're seeing what it's doing. Yeah. And 100. So I think we're even seeing a lot of it coming down in the military. There's been big discussions of like what's happening in the military because it's mandated. But there are so many people in the military that are looking to walk away.
That's ridiculous.
From being in it. Or they pay in the side guy to say that it's been done.
Yeah. And say there used to be the choice of just showing the negative test, but now they're eliminating that. Venues are even going, right? Venues used to be you just show the test. Yep. Now it's no more showing the test. Mm-hmm. Either show your vaccination card or you don't get in, or you don't work in this situation. So, it's unfortunate. We're just keeping you in track and keep you up to date with what's happening out there. COVID is still real. Mandates are still happening, and people are still not taking. That's just where it's at. Vaccines are getting issued, and some people are just like, no, don't want it. And so we're going to see how it's going to change and affect the world that we live in.
We are in a new environment.
All right. Well, I think I'm ready to jump into a little bit of fashion.
Take us out.
So I got to check in. It's Tuesday. How was your Halloween?
It was
Never
great.
mind. I know what you're about to say.
I don't celebrate pagan holidays, B. I just don't do it. I eat a piece of candy though. but I
got that candy bag, huh?
But yeah, unfortunately, we don't celebrate Halloween.
Yeah, I am not as far as I think I look at Halloween as something like it to me. It's always a kids' holiday. It's just get the kids dressed up and go trick or treating. It has damn sure become an adult holiday. It has become an adult holiday. It's just a time for people to dress up and be somebody they ain't every day. That alter ego, for sure. So maybe we should not call it Halloween and call it Alter Ego Day.
Right.
You feel me? And then we can participate. I don't like the witch and the ghost and the punk. I don't like that. But I was actually out of town. I was in Dallas, and I was able to see like adults do it big. I saw some amazing costumes. I saw some amazing setups at some houses. I was taking, when we got kids from trick or treating, like some of those. The houses were just like, this is fabulous. Like, they go all out more than they go for, like, Christmas and stuff. But with that said, today's fashion, we're actually going to tap into some Halloween fashion. So, again, as we stated, adults do Halloween big. From the big parties, from the all-out costume designers and everything. So, I wanted to just feature a few Halloween outfits that really stuck out for me.
Can I guess one?
Well, wait.
Can I guess one? Let me tell you. You got Karuche. Did I say her name right?
I ain't got Karuche.
But did you see her outfit?
I did see Karuche. It was quite a few dope ones. It was quite a few. I tried to pick out. It was so many. So the first one it looks like we have here. This is Niecy Nash.
and her new wife, Jessica Betts. They played Kelly Rowland and Nelly from the video Dilemma, and they definitely hit that. Look just like them. Just like them. So that was a cool little fit. Yeah, you know. Okay. You said, yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next one. So this one was a big one for me. So this is actually Lola from Shark Tale. And my girl Chloe Bailey came and really tried to break that. So Chloe is one half of the sisters, Chloe and, what's her sister's name? Yeah, those two. Beyonce's little proteges, but she split and living her own life.
Playing Ariel. One of her sisters playing
sister
Ariel in The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, but this is Chloe, and she looks great. I can't even think her sister's name right now. Let's see the next.
Is it Bailey?
No, their last name is Bailey. So this is the character. I think her name is Madam Slay from Black Panthers, and then of course who came and slayed the day with her? Tiana Taylor, giving all kind of body,
100%, yeah.
giving all kind of body, giving all kind of six pack, look great. This was one of her costumes. The other one she did, her and her husband did at Wayne's World, but this one was super dope. I definitely think she killed this one.
Killed it.
And so this is Baby Yoda. You watch that, Baby Yoda? I think that's from
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Ain't that something? You are my father or something like that. I never seen Star Wars. Lizzo. I called her Izzo. Is it Izzo? No, it's Lizzo, ain't it? So big Lizzo. Well, shout out to Lizzo for replaying Baby Yoda. And so she did good. Again, they go all out. She got her whole body painted and everything. Let's see what the next one's looking like. So
Hellraiser.
You know Hellraiser. Yeah, and then who
came back as Hellraiser? A lot of people.
Megan Thee Stallion.
What?
Megan was Hellraiser? She was Hellraiser. Look,
take me back.
Her whole body, she did it up. Of course, she was a sexy Hellraiser, but just having her whole head and her body covered in white, and then all those needles or pins.
That was a great movie. A sequel. A
little scary for the first time.
A few of them, they were pretty good. I loved them all.
So she killed that for sure.
Okay,
so this, for me, was one of the best ones. And this is Selena.
Who is that?
So Selena Sierra.
Oh, no.
See, I use her to talk about this.
Ready.
This was one of my favorite ones. So if you know Latin, or I don't know, would you say Spanish American or Spanish artist Selena, R.I.P., who passed away at a very young age, but she was hugely popular with Spanish music. Is that the right way to say it? Is it Spanish, Latina? I don't, it's all of that. I'm sorry, y'all. Correct me. Educate me. But anywho, she, I thought Sierra killed the look. I personally thought. What did your input? I feel like you had something to say.
This is cultural appropriation, misappropriation. And just as because we had a conversation about, we went to a luncheon here in Colorado, and there was this Latina girl, and when she came out on the stage, she didn't come out to salsa music. She came out to, I think it was some Jeezy, did a little, hit your little step, had just all of this. And so for me,
different.
And y'all was talking mad shit about her having a culture. I don't give a hell.
That's that lady.
I think it's too much. I think it's too much for Sierra to be like, oh, me, my Spanish, mi amor. Bitch, stop. You ain't Hispanic.
See, I didn't see that part.
You don't do that. Like, you doing too much. You doing too much. I had so much fun with my Spanish. Don't do that. People take that serious. Like, it's cultural appropriation.
She was getting into character.
I don't like it.
We said in Halloween, you step into a character.
But if Kim Kardashian decided to be Janet Jackson, we would all have a problem. We would all have a problem.
Kim Kardashian did Selena one year.
I think she did Aaliyah. And I think people was like, oh, hell no.
That's not. See, I think it's different. I think we're titter.
I don't like it.
One thing
I don't
live
like
your
it.
everyday life in this form of trying to break off of somebody else's culture. But these are costumes here. I think this was just a costume. But anywho, we'll go to Sierra's next one. So maybe you didn't like that one. But Sierra came out as all three, Chili, T-Boz, and Left Eye of TLC. She did all three of them, and I definitely think she did her thing here. I was like,
she should have stayed here. She should have stayed here.
She was trying to pay homage to two cultures of music, like Either way, I thought she did. She did both of them well. Maybe next time she'll listen to you and just stick to the costume. Don't try and go all deep into. I'm learning my Spanish. Yeah. What's our next one? I think I had one more that was a standout. That was, I think, my favorite one. I'm pretty sure it was Aaron Rodgers. So I don't know if you got to see Aaron Rodgers at all, but he did John Wick. Have you seen John Wick with Keanu Reeves? Murder gamed it. He did it so dope. He did the whole thing. He did the dog running picture. He did the one where just the gun where he was pointing, and it was so appropriate because Aaron got the hair now. He's flinging, throwing it over his shoulder. Yeah. So he really, really killed it. So shout out to you, Aaron Rodgers. And then
you didn't want to put Lil Nas X.
I did not put, but I did put Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know who did it? Mr. and Mrs. Curry. Steph Curry and his wife Alicia. They did the exact same just scene from Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So that was pretty dope too. So that was a few of the costumes that stood out to me. Again, everybody did. I seen LeBron. I did Freddy Krueger. I did see The Weeknd. Like he paid not Looney Corleone. That's a rapper. Don Corleone. No, this was Don Corleone. One of them from them Scarface, one of them gangster movies. Yeah. And I didn't even know it was him. So but I'm glad I hope everybody had a fun and safe Halloween holiday. I heard that Tiana Taylor had a party and somebody shot it up. They was trying to say.
That's what it was. No, they didn't get shot up. Somebody pistol whipped. They tried to rob the girls. News of the week. Somebody tried to rob them. And actually ended up winning and pistol whipping one of the girls.
Tried to rob who?
Tiana Taylor and her people. They said, well, this is where the bitches are going to be. We love the girls.
Yeah, we do love the girls.
We love the girls. This is where they gonna be, yes. And a guy trying to go up in there and whoop, 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 hit some people up. Good thing for security.
Yes,
this was a whole, that's the story.
To say that wasn't there. They tried to clear it out. No, not here, not at our party. We didn't host that party. But I did hear that she was hosting a party and something got a little rowdy in there.
Someone got pistol whipped. She had a good little
security. Didn't nobody lose their life. For sure.
Right.
Well, I think that's it for us, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. We always appreciate y'all tapping in with us here on the Effect. I'm HILTOP is Smooth. We are here, our network, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And always leave your comments. Anything that you would like to see, you'd like to learn about on this show, let us know, and we'll make sure to try and, accommodate you. Maybe. Not all the time, but we'll see. But until next time, y'all stay blessed, take care, stay warm. Don't drink and drive, folks. Stay alive. Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
I was getting ready to pull it.
I ain't gonna do it. But until next time, y'all stay up. Peace, love, and blessings. Lates.
Adios.
Go Chiefs.